What is up, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Hybrid Squad Builder series. Now, as you can see by the title, we're going to be featuring man of the match David Luiz in this squad, and also another man of the match player as well who has a rating of 87. So before I start this video, I want to say a quick thank you to Ultimate Team Coin Traders. If you want to go check out their website, they're a very cheap and reliable source to buy your FIFA coins from. So we're going to be using the 4-5-1 formation. I know I have been using it a lot recently, but I have kind of taken to it, and it's kind of been one which I've developed and developed a few tactics for, and I really do enjoy playing it. And I personally believe, even though a lot of people say it's not a very good formation, depending how you use it, it can be very, very effective. So moving on to the team now, the goalkeeper is actually going to be Diego Alves. The two centre backs are going to be in from Dante, and then we have also got PK as well, and then the right back is going to be Dani Alves, if it wants to come up soon. Yeah, there we go, Dani Alves. And then the left back is of course going to be Alaba. I think his name's David Alaba or David Alaba. We'll just see. Yeah, David Alaba. So that is the defence. It looks like a very, very strong defence if you ask me. In from Dante is an incredible player. In real life he's played very, very well. 69 pace, 63 shooting, 76 passing, 70 dribbling, 84 defending, and also 83 heading. Really, really reminds me of David Luiz at centre back, if you ask me. Left back Alaba, you all know he's great. PK, a great player as well. I think a lot of people have used him now. His price is very cheap. And then Dani Alves, I was going to pick up Inform Adriano, but I wanted to go out with this team, go full out and try and make it the best possible team it could be. So I think he's a very good player as well. He attacks a lot. He's got 90 pace, 72 shooting, 81 passing, 83 dribbling, 79 defending, also 72 heading. He's cost me around 150k though, which is pretty pricey if you ask me. And also Dante cost me around 170k as well, which is absolutely ridiculous. And I think I'm sure it's only because of the hype from the Champions League that he's gone up in price, because I remember picking him up like 65k around 3 months ago. So he definitely has risen in price a lot. So moving on to the centre mid then. The centre mid is going to be Javi Martinez. This guy's fantastic. He really, really does play well for me. That 65 shooting is a complete lie. He's got an absolutely wonderful long shot on him. And you will see a couple of examples of that in the goals at the end. And that 59 pace is a lie as well. I've seen him for this team. He was running through on goal up points, and I think there might be a goal for him where he runs through on goal and actually beats a couple of defenders. So he definitely is a player to watch out for, and some of the stats on his card really do lie in a good way, of course, not in a bad way. So moving on to the left mid, it's going to be our first man of the match player of the team. We've actually got man of the match Royce. This guy's got 93 pace, 90 shooting, 82 passing, 90 dribbling. You guys know, if you watched my Ultimate 11 series, the national version series 2, that I have chosen this guy for my Ultimate 11, and he is fantastic. You know how much I really do enjoy using him. He costs around 650k, which is pretty expensive if you ask me. The right mid is going to be Kelvin. Now, this guy, I haven't actually used him for absolutely ages, and I wanted to try him out because he does have 5-star skill moves and, well, not really good weak foot, but he's got 5-star skill moves, and he's sort of a left-footed player, and he plays on the right, so you can cut in and do that kind of stuff if you want to. I personally do really like him, but he never really got into the game for me. I always kind of felt like Dani Alves was kind of taking him over and doing, run over laps. So not run over laps, running, past him, instead of Kelvin sort of being the one running down the wing. It always seemed to be Dani Alves, which is kind of what Dani Alves does, I guess, in real life. But personally, he didn't really come into the game too much for me, and it was kind of a shame. But oh well, he played, fairly good when he was on the ball. So this first centre attacking mid then is going to be the man of the match, David Luiz. I've got a lot to say about this guy, so I'm going to talk more about him in the goals. So move straight on to the next centre attacking mid, and it is going to be Inform Gundogan. This guy has some really, really quite amazing stats, and on his normal card, his long shots are absolutely incredible. But on this card, I don't know what it is. I could not score a good long shot of him. It was kind of a shame because I really did, enjoy his normal card. I know his pace is a lot better on this card. I think it's one better. And his dribbling is a lot better on this card as well. But personally, if it was me paying 153,000 coins for this player, his inform version, I wouldn't do it again. I would just buy the normal card because I personally really did enjoy using that normal card. But moving on to the final player of this team then, and it is going to be Demba Ba. We could have got Informed Torres, but I felt like changing it up, switching it up a bit, and going with Demba Ba. He's just a tank on this game. Really, really strong. I'd like to see how much his strength is actually. But he's got 81 pace, 80 shooting, 77 dribbling, and also 81 heading. So overall, this team is very, very expensive. It cost me way over 1 million coins. I think it's probably around the 1.5 million coin mark. Once all the players are added up together at the current moment, and man of the match David Luiz cost me around 335k, so that is pretty expensive. I'm sure he will drop down in price maybe a little bit, but is very, very hyped over, and I'm sure he will be continued. Well, people will continue to buy him, I reckon, at this stage, and I'm not really too sure if he will lower in price too much. But that's going to be it for the team. If you want to check out the goals in a second, then feel free to do so. I forgot, I'm not going to be talking over the goals, so I will just give you a little thing about David Luiz. Things that I really did like about him were the fact that he kind of was really, really strong on the ball. He'd never really got nudged off at all, and that was kind of a good thing to see, because with that and with this pace and his skill moves, I know he only has 3-star skill moves, but if you use like the roulette and the step overs really effectively with him, you can play very, very well. But I kind of do think he's more suited at centre mid. I know I've heard people playing him at striker. I think that's completely bizarre, and I know I used the normal inform at striker, but personally for me, this guy just deserves to be in that centre mid role, in like a solid formation, because that is how you're going to get the best out of him. Look at his stats: 80 pace, 73 shooting, 75 passing, 73 dribbling, 81 defending, and also 80 heading. So that is just one reason why I think he's too much of an all-round player to play at more of an attacking role. But yeah, that is going to be it, guys. If you have enjoyed it, then as always, feel free to drop a like on the video. If you want to enter a 50k giveaway, then put in the comment section below now, PS3 or Xbox, and I'm sure I'll be able to sort something out for next episode when I announce the winner. Thanks for watching, guys. 1,500 likes would be amazing, and peace.